Hey friends, it's Suzanne. Welcome to Me TV. I'm so excited you're here with us today. This is not about me, this is about you mastering energy. When we come into mastering the energy that moves through us, that's the me, that's the acronym ME. When we come into that mastery, life gets simpler. We have more peace inside of us. Our capacity to deal with everything that comes in life keeps expanding. So we're here today. I'm blessed to have a guest that I just met in person for the first time about a half an hour ago. She agreed to come on my show, and like I said, we just met. She just got off the airplane from the mainland a couple of days ago, and she moved yesterday. So, well, first of all, welcome Phoebe Cates. Thrilled to have you here. This woman is going to tell you a little bit about herself, but our whole invitation to you today is to join us in this. Put your details into what we're discussing, because this isn't about me, this isn't about Phoebe, this is about how do we come into more capacity to truly live and enjoy our life. I call it the game of outrageous living. Let's go. Phoebe Cates, welcome to the show. Welcome to Me TV. Thanks for being here.
Oh my goodness, what an honor to be here. My name is Phoebe. I'm a holistic practitioner. I do somatic breath work. I do the Psych Soma Soul method, and just anything about soul work, going deeper. And this is why I'm here with you. I want to learn more about energy, mastering ourselves. And I just love what you said. This is not about me, this is not about you. It's about the energy that's in the collective. And
right.
Yeah.
And harnessing that so we can all move forward together.
I love that.
There's so much division in our world these days. There's so much, well, your hair's more purple than mine, or your skin's more pink than mine, or whatever. There's so much division happening, but when we come back to our essence, when we come back to energy, we're all the same. You've got energy, your energy, I'm energy, it's all the same. So can we look after that energy? Can we deal with the energy that energies that have gotten stuck, allow them to clear out of the body, and then move forward from a cleaner, clearer space? So we're jumping right in. We're inviting you guys into a coaching session. Phoebe's agreed to be here, but you use your own details. You bring the pieces of your life in. We'll find some places we're going to breathe. It's called the freedom process, okay? It's really simple, but I invite you to look with fresh eyes. I invite you to imagine this is a totally new game we're playing. It's a game of me first. Lots of people have been playing the game of me last. I'll give and I'll give and I'll give and I'll give and I'll give, and then all of a sudden they're face down, exhausted, resenting the giving, resenting the people they're giving to, rather than bringing it all the way home. Okay?
Yes.
Ready?
So freaking ready for
Okay,
that.
so bring it. If you were to share with all of us one area of your life you'd like to up-level, you would like to up-level your game in one area of your life, what would it be? Would it be finances, relationships, health, business? What would it be?
Yes, thank you for that, Suzanne. What would that be that I would really love to expand on is basically my soul business, like what I'm here to do. Like there's so much calling, there's so much things that I want to bring forward, but it seems like there's this kind of blocks, is what you're saying, the energy that we don't, it's like subconscious, like we don't see, but there's that fault of like a door or something, because I know that there's this calling, but it seemed like I cannot fully open it up. I felt like there's a story of am not allowed to fully express because that's what I grew up. And it felt like up until this moment, there's still that energy, and I'm learning to really unlearn and release, let go the stories and identities. And yeah,
So are you open to bringing it right into the body?
yes,
Yes.
yes, totally.
Okay. You're a somatic practitioner. This is
Yes.
what you do.
Yeah.
So it's even more crucial. It's a double down kind of invitation. Forget as if you know anything about somatics. Imagine for this moment you are a brand new beginner.
Yes.
You've never learned anything about breathing, and I invite everybody to do this. Lots of people talk about breath. There's lots of different ways we talk about breathing. The reality in my experience is none of those ways worked until I came into understanding that nature's way of breathing is this expansive into the ribs, multidimensional breath. Can you allow the breath to come into your ribs right this moment? Can you allow it to come in to the sides? And can you allow your bottom to feel really heavy on the seat, wherever your seat is? And then just share the story for a moment, Phoebe, about, you talked about you were told not to fully express. Give me one example, bring one example in.
Oh, so when I was growing up, especially in the Philippines, and I was kind of adopted too with my grandparents. So I grew up with my grandparents and uncles. And every time I remember vividly when I was young, I loved to dance, to sing. So I was dancing, singing, and suddenly I would always remember, shut up, you're so noisy, annoying, like go out there, kind of that way. So I've kind of like put on the side. And of course, that little me took it a meaning of, yeah, I'm not allowed to express. So there are just a lot of moments that I felt like I was too much.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. If you're willing to go inside, where do you notice I am too much? I am too much. Phoebe's too much. I am too much. Where do you notice that in your body?
In my face.
And what's the sensation? Is it contraction? Is it expansion? Is it hot, cold? Is it pokey or soft? What's the sensation? We want to bring it into sensation and out of story.
I feel like kind of vibration in my face.
Could you call it energies moving?
Yeah.
You're on camera and immediately call you out that you're too much. What are you doing in a TV studio? Okay.
Yeah, present my best self, but I'm just here to feel it all and to move past through that story and that energy.
So let's come back into the body. Let's come back into that body. Are you willing to breathe into the sides right now? And notice how tight that story is. I'm too much. I'm too much. The face gets hot, the tears come. There's all kinds of energy that's been stuck here. And now this woman sitting in this purple chair is so brave. She allowed herself to come into a TV studio and feel emotion. What a beautiful gift she's giving herself right now and everyone that touches this. Because how many of us are told in front of a camera, or we just pick up in front of a camera, that we need to be a certain way? And are you able to breathe into those sides, Phoebe? Because we want to release these energies. We find them in the body, and we found them quick, didn't we? Yeah, you were ready. Yeah. You've had a lot of transitions the last few days, and you look extraordinary. Your makeup's getting better by the second, and it's so beautiful on you, my friend, and I am not kidding. It is so beautiful on you. Because this part of you that's gotten to hold it together and tried to hold it together for other people is ready to fully express. Okay? We haven't known each other long, but you know what the good news is? The good news is it's all the same. We all have our places. The stories are all the same. Every one of these people listening, if they got really honest with themselves, they haven't been fully expressed in some area of their life. Okay? You're giving everyone the extraordinary gift right this moment. Can you allow yourself to feel that? Yeah. Okay. Can you feel the breath coming into the sides? Can you recognize that there's support on the inside of that breath coming into the sides? Because when you come into this multi-dimensional breath, the body has energy, the body has the capacity, it builds capacity and the space to reorganize these energies that have been the lock in the door of you opening to full expression. What do you notice in the body right now, Phoebe?
More expansive and more spacious.
Is there energies moving? Mm-hmm. Can you speak to where it is in the body? We want to bring it all the way into sensation.
I feel like here.
Okay. In your torso?
I feel like also in my belly.
What's happening in your belly? Expansion of energy? Is there any contraction? Is there any pokey? Is there any hot or cold?
So I feel a little bit of, you know when you get your mens? That kind of...
crampy?
Yeah, a little bit.
So some contraction, we could call it. Yep. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be willing to breathe alongside that for a moment? Just sit and breathe. Allow yourself to be witnessed in your extraordinary, exquisite vulnerability. If you're willing. And I can see you are, because you came ready. Can I talk about you in front of your face for just a moment? And you can just stay inside and keep breathing, and I'll share. You stay in your process. So Phoebe literally has just moved, and she missed setting an alarm today for this. And then she came in at the right time, exact time that we had planned to meet here at the studio. She didn't figure that out with her head. She hadn't been planning to make sure she had the time. She was moved by her energy had committed, even though her mind was still distracted on other things. And this is perfect evidence for Phoebe and all the rest of us of how we're moved. We're literally breathed when we commit to coming into our full expression. Phoebe's committed to coming into her full expression. And that commitment includes vulnerability. It includes mascara running down the face in lines at moments, because we give ourselves permission to release what's no longer served and move forward in a way that not only will benefit Phoebe, but it will benefit all beings she comes into contact with. She spoke the moment she walked in of her butterflies, of her nervousness of being here, and how, correct me if I'm wrong, because it was a quick conversation, but how the dream of being an actress is part of your story, right? If you're honest, does that dream still live in there at all?
Actually, not at all anymore. I've forgotten that. But there's a part of me just wanting to be on the stage in camera to speak my message and what I've been through and what helped me along the way, and to just share what's been in my heart that has been called to.
So if you look at the camera right now, Have you been given the gift right here, right now, of starting that new game in your life, that new adventure in your life?
Yeah.
You've given yourself that gift. When we met in conversation,
Yeah.
you said yes. And even though that it feels like it's been 6 or 8 weeks since we had our first conversation, but life got you here, even without you figuring it out.
Yeah.
Could you now look back on, I'm too much, and find it in your body again? Phoebe's too much. Phoebe's too much.
Freaking feels so good. Actually, I have too much. Too much to give, too much to share.
So that's all
Yeah.
story. But come back in and find this sensation. And yes, we do. We're actually more afraid of our power than anything. But who will I be if I don't have all these controls? Keeping myself safe. If you come into the body, where do you notice I'm too much in the body? We want to make sure we find it, because I can assure you there's been a big shift in energy. We found a gem. She's feeling it. We're freeing it. And then there's going to be the part where you take your hands off and you let these energies reorganize over the next few days. This is like taking the Band-Aid off. Now you'll start to see in your life, oh my gosh, this is where I was playing small, trying to keep myself safe. I was keeping the door closed. I had 1,000 locks on the door to keep my own self safe. Yeah. What do you notice in the body, sweetie?
I feel like I can expand more, but I felt like there's still this energy here.
Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it contracting? Is it expanding? What do you?
Actually expanding.
Okay, beautiful. So energy's moving.
Yeah.
Okay. You just breathe alongside that. Breathe through your nose, in and out your nose. Notice right now, and notice everybody. Phoebe's breathing into her shoulders a bit. And that's very much an adrenaline response. When we breathe into the sides, allow ourselves to sink into the seat and feel the feet under us. That's a multidimensional breath that also calms the entire nervous system. Phoebe, have you ever felt like your nervous system was on fire? Have you ever felt stressed or ungrounded? So if you come into this breath, you help cool the system. One breath can change your whole world, literally. One multidimensional breath. And just notice, we're in a funky position because of these chairs, but just notice if you can put a hand on your side and allow yourself to feel the ribs coming out to the side. And notice if there's any tension anywhere in the body, and if you're willing to drop into being a little bit heavier in this moment. Like if you relaxed your whole body 1 more degree, could you get heavier on this seat? So everybody, I want you to be breathing right alongside of us, okay? Phoebe's doing the work, but this is for all of us. When we're in a space together, when a space is being held for more capacity building, anyone that's tuned in is going to be affected. Because that's what happens with energy mastery. It's not I have to do everything, you have to do everything, all of it. It's like we're all affected. We're all doing it together. We're all winning when we come into this breath that supports more capacity for the fullness of life, more capacity for our greatness, more capacity for a full expression of every being. because I can handle your full expression when I can handle mine. But if I'm afraid of my full expression, I'm going to judge you for being amazing. Have you ever done that? If you're honest, have you ever judged anyone for being super successful?
Yeah. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Have you ever judged yourself for not being successful enough?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Have you ever worried about money or business or coming into full soul expression?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I really do this?
Mm-hmm.
You've been told since you were a little kid you're too much. So what if life tells me I'm too much? Yeah. Can you breathe? Breathe into those sides. You notice when you get focused sometimes the breath isn't moving quite as clearly? Anyone noticing that? When I say, Phoebe's too much, what happens in the body? What do you notice in your body when I say, you're too much, Phoebe?
Yeah. Like.
Right. Contraction. Contraction. And when there's contraction, the oxygen doesn't move. The heat goes up in the nervous system. We don't have capacity for clear decision making, easy problem solving, simple relationships. But when we do, when we're in tune with our body, when we're mastering the energy here, life becomes a whole lot simpler. And our capacity for taking care of things a whole lot easier. What do you notice in the body right now?
Expensive.
Expansive. Okay. So I have a question for you. What's your favorite way to distract from your full expression, if you're honest? Is it your phone? Is it food? Is it spending money? Is it talking with friends?
Yeah, doing the things unnecessary and unrelated. I have a full list to do.
Yep.
And then one thing takes you another.
Okay. So let's get really clear.
Yeah.
Will you make one commitment while we're here on screen today before we wrap up? We're not far from the end.
Yeah.
But I'm going to invite you to get really clear right now and make one small commitment to yourself for today, an action you'll take today. And everybody do this alongside, because it's one thing to have a really cool conversation where you expand. It's another thing to then make your move to play the new game with this breath. Could you commit to 30 minutes focused on your full expression, even if it just means sitting still with yourself tonight?
Totally.
Does that feel true for you?
Yeah.
30
Yes.
minutes without distractions, honest and true.
Yes.
Does that feel great? Does that feel exciting?
I feel like what's calling me is to take myself on a record, because I've been wanting to do that and express myself in whatever wants to express.
Take yourself on a record, is that what you said?
Yeah, like recording myself.
Record yourself
Yeah.
in video.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to invest that time today,
Yes.
right? That's your commitment?
Yes.
Okay. So that's step one.
Yeah.
Do you like having accountability?
Yes.
Okay. You send me a text?
Yes.
Okay. So if you honestly
Yes.
do your 30 minutes, I want to hear from you. I will respond depending on what time of day it is. You know, I'll respond in the next 24 hours. But then, you know what? I will have a special surprise for you. That will be the third piece. How's that sound?
Beautiful.
Is that a deal? You willing to
Yes.
play that game?
Let's play.
Commit
Let's
to
go.
yourself. Follow through so that someone else knows you've gotten to do it for you. And then choose the wild card. You don't know what the surprise might be. But be willing to walk into the unknown in that way and see what might come, because it might be fun. Deal?
Yes.
Oh, I like it. I love when
Thank
people
you.
are willing to play a new game. BTV is about playing a new game. It's about coming into energy mastery and ending this thing where we say, if they were different, I'd be okay. because that's one finger. But when I'm pointing one finger at you, no matter who the you is, all the rest of my fingers are pointing at me. So I'm flipping the switch, turning the whole thing upside down and saying, what if you take care of what's here? Then everything else looks more simple, more fun, and better for everybody. What do you notice in the body right now? Do you feel stable in your body?
Just so grounded.
Do you have any last words you want to say to our audience?
Last word. Be well. Live with your heart. Live from your soul.
Thank you so much, Phoebe Cates. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
showing up
Yeah.
in your vulnerability, in your extraordinary strength, and allowing yourself to be witnessed in this way.
I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Anything that is going to meet my inner part, I always love that.
It's a next
Yeah.
move. It's a next
Yes.
move. Now we'll see if you make your next move today.
Yes.
Thank you, my
Make it
friend.
happen.
Such
Thank
a
you so
pleasure to meet
much.
you. Thanks everybody for showing up and joining us. We are so grateful for Me TV, for Alelo, who is just a wonderful opportunity to get to share this with you. And aloha. Bye for now.